You replay that conversation from 3 days ago for the 100th time. You rewrite the text message in your head 5 different ways before sending it. You already know how this ends. You're not solving anything. You're just suffering on a loop. If that sounds familiar, stick around. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why your brain does this, and the one shift that actually stops it. Overthinking isn't thinking too much. It's thinking without progress. Psychologists call this rumination, going over the same thought again and again without ever reaching a decision or a resolution. Your brain mistakes this repetition for productivity. It feels like you're being careful, responsible, thorough. But you're not solving the problem. You're just rehearsing your fear of it. This goes back to survival. For most of human history, uncertainty meant danger. A rustle in the grass might be the wind, or it might be a predator. The humans who overthought that rustle, who ran instead of assuming it was nothing, survived to pass on their genes. So your brain is wired to treat uncertainty itself as a threat, even when the threat is just an awkward email you sent or a decision about which job to take. Marcus Aurelius wrote something worth remembering here. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The event already happened, or hasn't happened yet. The only thing actually happening to you right now, in this moment, is the thinking. Here's what it actually costs you. Not just anxiety, time. The average overthinker spends hours a day reprocessing things that already happened or haven't happened yet. That's hours not spent living, building, or resting. And the cruel irony? Overthinking rarely leads to better decisions. Studies on decision fatigue show that after a certain point, more deliberation makes your choices worse, not better. Because you're no longer thinking clearly, you're just anxious. So here's the shift that actually works, and it's simpler than most advice you've heard. Give every thought a job. Before you let a thought loop again, ask it one question. Is there an action I can take on this right now? If yes, take the smallest possible version of that action immediately. Send the text. Write the first line. Make the call. If no, and be honest, most of the time the answer is no, then say to yourself, there is nothing to do with this thought right now, and physically redirect your attention to something in front of you. Not suppress it. Redirect it. This works because rumination thrives on ambiguity. The moment you give a thought a clear verdict, action or no action, it loses its grip. You're not fighting the thought. You're just refusing to argue with it anymore. You don't need a quieter mind. You need a mind that knows what to do with its thoughts. Next time you catch yourself replaying something for the 5th time, stop and ask, action or no action? That's it. That's the whole practice. If this helped, subscribe. I break down one real psychological pattern like this every week, and the next one might be the thing you actually needed to hear.